The case of missing baby Emmanuel Haro just took another turn. His parents were back in court, and what happened inside could decide whether this case ended with trial or a shocking plea deal. But there's more. Rumors of a jailhouse confession are spreading online, and the district attorney just spoke out. So what's really happening? Let's break it down. If you're new to this case, here's a quick recap. On August 14th, 2025, 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro was reported missing by his parents, Jake and Rebecca Haro. But within hours, police arrested them, accusing them of lying and charging both with murder and filing a false report. Prosecutors alleged that Emmanuel actually died days earlier, and that his parents staged the kidnapping to cover it up. To this day, his body has never been found. This month, Jake and Rebecca Haro appeared in a Riverside courtroom for what's called a felony settlement conference. This is where prosecutors and defense attorneys meet to discuss the possibility of a plea deal before trial. No agreement has been announced yet, but the fact that a conference was held suggests both sides might be open to negotiating. The judge also scheduled 2 critical dates: another settlement conference on October 16th and a preliminary hearing on October 28th. That's where we could hear witness testimony and learn more about the evidence prosecutors have. Meanwhile, the internet has been buzzing with reports that Jake Haro confessed while in jail, allegedly admitting to killing his son and dumping his body. But prosecutors have publicly denied that any such confession exists. District Attorney Michael Hestron told reporters that these stories are simply not true. And just this week, in a jailhouse interview, Jake himself insisted that both he and Rebecca are innocent, saying they had nothing to do with Emmanuel's death. This case has outraged the community, not just because Emmanuel is still missing, but because of Jake Haro's past. Prosecutors revealed that in 2023, Jake was convicted of abusing a daughter from a previous relationship, an attack so severe that the girl was left permanently disabled with cerebral palsy. Many are asking how he avoided prison back then, and whether Emmanuel's death could have been prevented if he had been behind bars. So what's next? If no plea deal is reached by mid-October, this case will move to a preliminary hearing, where the judge will decide if there's enough evidence to send it to trial. That's when we may finally see surveillance footage, police interviews, or forensic reports that have so far been kept sealed from the public. The outcome of this hearing will tell us whether this case heads toward a jury trial or whether a last-minute plea deal could avoid one altogether. Either way, the next few weeks could bring major revelations and maybe even justice for baby Emmanuel. But what do you think? Will Jake and Rebecca Haro take a plea deal? Or will this case head to a public trial where the truth finally comes out? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want to stay updated as this story develops, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll be following this case closely and will post updates as soon as new information is released.